Okay, this is for you, goofy bastard. I watched a video this morning by Whiskey Chaser, and it reminded me of Goofy Bastard's challenge to just get on and ride and don't edit and do a motovlog. And this is going to be very difficult for me, but I'm going to do it anyways. So, all of you out there that do follow me have probably figured out by now that I'm not much of a talker. And I'm just not. I don't consider myself a motovlogger. I'm more of a visual storyteller, I guess. And one of the main reasons is that when I get on the bike, it's quiet time for me. I like to be quiet. It quiets my mind. It quiets my soul. You know, it's not a time that I really want to be talking. And that's the main reason I don't talk a whole lot. But I'm only about 1 minute in, and I got to do this for what, 10, 13 minutes? I don't know. Let me start off by saying that I started off riding motorcycles very young. I want to say I was 9 or 10 years old, and my dad and I, we'd load up the dirt bikes and the three-wheelers and head out to the desert, and we'd do it every weekend. And then it got into a competitive thing where we were racing, and one broken bone after another finally put me out of the motocross deal. And so when I switched over from dirt bikes to street bikes, it was a pretty easy transition for me. However, there is a funny story behind that, because the very first street bike that I bought it and I jumped out on it. I didn't even have a motorcycle license. I got on the bike and I went out on the road, and I figured, oh, I've ridden dirt bikes for years, I can ride a street bike. Well, I almost went head on, because I thought I could break through the corners, and man, did I learn my lesson fast on that one. So yeah, there's a lot of similarities and there's a lot of differences. And you know, recently also I've had people reach out to me on YouTube asking me what's a good bike for a beginner. And it's kind of hard for me to say, what is a good bike for a beginner? For me, I'd say the fundamentals are all the same. You know, I was very hesitant to buy a bagger for years because I thought, oh no, it's just too big, it's too heavy. I won't be able to go as fast as I want on it, you know, because I typically do ride fast, except when I'm doing stuff like this. But in reality, I found that I can go just as fast on this bike and go through the turns just as fast, and it's just as easy to handle as it is my Dyna. There's no difference at all. In fact, I think this one's actually easier. The only difference is if you're out there and you're going slow and you get it tipping one side or the other, it will fall on you. Hence the reason for crash bars. These bikes are equipped with crash bars. Let it tip over, jump away from it. Most likely nothing will happen to the bike. I've done it twice now and absolutely nothing happened. It didn't ruin my saddlebags, it didn't hurt anything but a little nick on the chrome, which you can't even see it anymore. But so yeah, as far as a good bike for a beginner, I don't think there's such a thing. Maybe I'm wrong, you can correct me, but for me, if I had to do it all over again, I would have went straight for the bagger instead of taking the small bikes one after another, avoiding the bagger. It's the ultimate bike if you're into Harley Davidsons. I mean, you can carry everything with you. It's more convenient and it's more comfortable. I got a backrest on this one too, so I can go on long rides and I'm not sore at the end of the day. So if you're curious where I'm at right now, I'm on Fieldbrook Road, and it is chilly today. It is really cold, and I was actually thinking about going to find some heated gloves. That's one thing I don't have. I have the full weather suit, and I'm all equipped and warm in that area, and my head's nice and warm, but the only thing that gets cold for me is my hands, so I either got to get heated glove liners or heated gloves, one of the two. Anyhow, so in honor of Goofy Bastard, this is called the Unedited Ride. And I want to thank each and every one of you out there. I'm not going to say any names because there's just too many to name off, but a lot of people that I've connected with even recently that have really kind of touched me through YouTube. Just really good people, man. A lot of them are in Australia, and a lot of them are in here in the States and other countries as well. It's amazing. You never knew who you're going to run into out there. It's rather interesting. And you know, like I was saying, I'm not really a moto vlogger, but I really enjoy listening to other people motovlog. It's not my thing, but I can really see how, you know, if you're a good talker and you have something interesting to talk about, yeah, I'm into that. For me, I just kind of lean towards let's look at the nice scenery, let's launch the drone, let's put some music together. You know, I started making YouTube videos. Well, let's see. I started making YouTube videos many years ago, but it was online gaming. So I deleted all those videos and used the same account. I didn't start doing motorcycle videos till about 1.5 years ago. And the only reason I did it is so that I could watch the rides that me and my old man went on. He came up from San Diego all the way up to Northern California. COVID hit. His stay ended up being a lot longer than he had anticipated. And we would go out just about every day. And we'd ride everywhere. And I'd come home and I'd take this little chip out of the camera, put it into the adapter, plug it into my computer, and voila, there it was. And then I'd just start breaking it down and picking the best scenic parts I could find, and throw a little music to it. And I thought that was just dynamite at the time, and in reality, like my buddy Tim from the Fog Dog says, he says, bro, you got some good videos out there, but there's definitely some that are ball sacks. And he's right. You know, but I mean, I was cranking out one video after another. It was like it was almost an every other day thing, and I was having a lot of fun. But that's all I did, and that's why I started. And my phone's ringing right now, but I'm not going to stop to answer it. Okay, technical difficulties. The camera just shut down, Goofy Bastard. Let's see if it'll stay running this time. Okay. It seems to be running. Well, We're gonna go ahead and say this is unedited. I couldn't help it, it shut down on me. So those of you out there that don't know much about me, I am a disabled veteran, and I have severe PTSD, and I also have Gulf War illness. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Gulf War illness, but it's a cluster of symptoms that the doctors don't know what to do about, and there's not enough, they don't know about it. They don't know enough about it. It's kind of like Agent Orange all over again. I have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, irritable bowel. Right now I'm riding with a torn rotator cuff and also a collarbone injury. I broke my collarbone when I was young riding three-wheelers in the desert, and it's starting to give me fits now because it never healed right. But so yeah, I'm kind of a private person, so to speak. My therapist will even tell you that I don't open up too much to anybody about anything, and that's just the way it is. But I'm doing my best today to do a little bit of talking, and I'm freezing my butt off on these wet back roads here. How many minutes we got, goopy bastard? I don't know. How about you, whiskey chaser? Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one up in honor of Goofy Bastard's challenge, and in the meantime, happy holidays, love one another, and may ye all be blessed. RHC, until the next time. Gotta do that Bigfoot video. We'll see you out there. Later guys.